Good up.
This is channel 253. Beep, boop, boop.
On this episode of the Grit and Grain podcast.
My youngest did that.
I was no way
with a nickel.
a nickel.
Yeah.
How do you get a nickel?
It
into
looks
an
like
outlet?
a video game, that slot. You're like, oh, yeah, let's play this game. Called Will I Fucking Die?
Did you know Channel 253 is member supported? I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you.
Welcome to the Grit and Grain podcast, where we explore and celebrate the craft beer industry, community, and history in Tacoma, Washington, and surrounding Pacific Northwest areas. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get to it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grit and Grain podcast, coming to you guys from Doug's studio.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for hanging out. My name's Matt McLaren. I'm here, of course, with Ron Swarner.
Well, hello.
What's up, dude?
Not much. Enjoying the Sunday.
Me too. Bethany, how's it going?
Great. How are you guys?
Very good. We're tucked away in Doug's studio, kind of on an off day.
This is
we're here
Doug.
Yeah, what's up, Doug?
Just thought I'd sneak in there before
Yeah. Doug's in the other room.
before I completely pass away.
There's enough beer here to work on that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're tucked away in Doug's studio today for a little secret stash episode with Sean.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Not trying to date when this is, because I'm sure this is for later, but that extra hour of sleep today was fucking delicious. Oh my God.
Yeah.
My body
fuck
needed
myself
it.
up every time there's like a spring back or whatever, or a fall back, because I just stay up later because I'm just like, I'm gonna get an extra hour, and then I end up staying up for an extra like 2 or 3 hours watching like a fucking movie or something.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. So I don't feel the same, but I did watch a scary movie last night and it was lovely.
Yeah. What was it?
Scary movie.
Yeah.
The actual scary movie?
No. That would be funny. No, I watched, I'm like a huge horror movie nerd, and there's a big popular one out right now called Where Evil Lurks. It's an Argentinian film, and it was horrifying, and I loved it.
Subtitles?
Yes.
Well,
Fuck
no,
all that
like
reading.
the late movies with subtitles, like,
Yeah.
the readers and the alcohol and sometimes the marijuana is like,
Makes it hard.
it's not good for subtitles.
My eyes don't work. Only my ears.
Subtitles,
Yeah.
sign language.
Talk
none
to
of it
me.
goes good.
Thankfully, blood squirting's universal.
Yeah, there was so
Sometimes
much of that.
English gets hard enough, you know.
Don't I know?
Matt, do you have to watch something nice and fluffy after that, or can you just go straight to bed?
I'm a pretty horrifying person, and I can just like I sleep like a baby after watching stuff like that. I'm like the dude who like folds laundry on a Sunday morning and watches like really terrible horror movies.
Well, daytime I feel like it's different, but nighttime, I close
Maybe.
my eyes and I get the flashes of horror.
He is going to sleep with a necklace of garlic, though.
Yeah.
Can you still smell it on me?
Yeah, I can.
Well, my whole lie is out the window now. We're drinking bougie beer right now. Since this is a secret stash episode, we all brought some secret stash. So this is Fremont Dark Star, regular Dark Star. No, Coffee Dark Star from 2017. So lovely 6-year-old beer that's been sitting in my basement for a long time.
Thank you.
Works.
Washing out the taste of some science beer. Hey Bethany,
Yes.
why do some barrel-aged imperial stouts taste like a dusty filing cabinet after a while?
I believe that has to do with some oxidation qualities, perhaps. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
But this is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Wash the science right out of your mouth.
I know. Sean, thanks for coming to hang out for a little bit, man.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm excited to catch up.
Okay.
Anything new?
I'm gonna say it. Like, I don't feel like that much time's gone.
No, it hasn't. I don't know if you heard, but I was talking about you like you died for like 3 weeks.
I made it through Larry Rock. I caught that one. That was fucking amazing. I thought I knew. That was one of those Charles episodes where
Yep.
like, you think you know a lot of things about someone, and then, holy Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you just find out they're
Amazing.
responsible for so much of the shit we love.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was awesome.
I would put Larry's impact in the Northwest pretty close to Finkel's. Like, I mean, Finkel like did the same thing here that he did everywhere else across the world, but Larry's just responsible for so much beer being put on so early. That was like such a good episode.
It was, and both of those figures like have that great positive like just supporting creativity and like really just shining personalities. Like it's really cool.
And not only did Larry brew, but he actually helped breweries open through the distribution.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
All the beers we like, every beer that we love and like think is amazing. Every brewery that makes like award-winning beers consistently is like all the beer that Larry signed to Click, from basically from self-distro or from day one, which is amazing.
Yeah, that part was cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And then Kevin's this week.
Yeah. You'll enjoy Kevin Quinn's little chat with us.
I bet.
Amazing.
I bet.
Also some new discoveries.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep up the legacy of high-profile guests since you've been gone.
Far so good. Oh no, I caught Andy and AJ too.
That one was great.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Those dudes are great.
Speaking
I forgot.
of,
Yeah, the flip flop because that's today, right?
Yesterday.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Because it's Sunday.
Yeah.
Fucking A. We only
Daylight
said it
savings is-
15 times today.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
daylight savings is just an hour. It's not a whole day.
Well,
Depends.
Depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
oh Jesus God.
No, Brewallop was it was great, man. They're doing like such a good job with that event. I don't know why it feels different than a lot of other beer fests, but like there's way more seating, there's a ton of food. There are like breweries and people pouring that like I don't remember the last time Norm poured at a brewery festival, but I think it's been like over 5 years.
Yeah.
But he does it at Brewallop just because it's like such a great event.
Well, questions. Is the liquor board everywhere there?
Nope.
No.
Are there
Not-
people metering tokens? And-
Nope.
Not really.
All right. So I think we've just unlocked the.
You might be right.
It's like festivals were 8 years ago.
Yeah, totally.
10 years.
Like all
Yeah.
the ones that used to be great that,
Yeah.
now have. Can you call them meter maids? If they're metering the pours,
That's
right?
I guess so.
Yeah, Keith was there from Georgetown and
Yeah.
Larry.
Keith, Larry, and
Ravens.
Norm all pouring at the same time at the same
pretty
event
cool. Yeah.
seems like a fucking like universal anomaly.
Yeah.
And
That's crazy.
there were 10,000 tables there. You could find a seat easily, and there was like 20 feet between each brewery.
No
so
lines for the bathroom.
Definitely take a.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's nice. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a great
see.
festival.
Yeah, no, it's great. They do a great job, and it was cool to talk to them about it. Plus, they're like buried in Puyallup, where like a lot of the history of like Tacoma beer and Northwest beer, we've talked about it so much, and those guys are like doing a good job trying to keep everything alive out there.
And it's a giant place, and yet the band was still drowning out a lot in conversations. And the band was it was all the way across the room. It was so loud.
It's a great, yeah, they did a lot of slightly stupid, the first band that was there.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of slightly stupid covers. It was great. What was your guys' standout beers? Anything worth referencing?
Well, above the table or below the table?
Yeah,
The 2017 Abyss was lovely.
oh, that's what he had.
Yeah.
I didn't get. I heard
Yeah.
that there was Abyss, and I didn't know which ones he
The
had.
Rusty Nail, we
lovely.
were drinking Rusty Nail.
Yeah, so
also.
Fremont popped a Rusty Nail at like I think 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and it was like
Both
a
of
big mag
those.
of Rusty from the
that's
year. he
adorable.
produced. It was
Yeah, I can't remember what year.
delicious. And it's also been a while since I've seen like breweries just have secret stash at like a beer fest. I've been to plenty and worked plenty, and it's like so rare. I see time tappings and things like that, but I love like I love it when breweries are just like, hey, we're bringing this fucking magnum of this thing that everybody loves so that everybody can all try it. And it's like, you know, it feels like a love letter to the beer community in the area.
I bought a keg yesterday. Stu
Yes.
brought their
Of Rusty Nail.
no Whiskers Out.
Oh,
Right,
Export stout. It was so good.
yes, so good.
wait, who makes that one?
Stu.
Stupid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was the last beer I drank. Actually, Zach shoved it in my face. He was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I was like, "Oh, it's good. I'm leaving. I wanted to say bye before I left." I was like, "Good to see you." He's like, "Hey man, can I pour you a beer?" And I was like, "Nah, I think I'm done." And he was like, "No. I'm gonna pour you a beer." And I was like,
Good one to end on. Yeah.
"Yeah, I know." Keeping that Dexter sales spirit alive.
You don't need to heed other people's responsibility problems.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
just shut up and put this fucking beer in your face.
That's your
And I'm glad he
problem,
did
not mine.
because it was fucking delicious.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I thought the Fort George Sherman was really good on draft. I've had it in cans, but it was awesome.
Which one is
It was
that?
tasting good. Which one?
Yeah.
It's an IPA. They
Yeah,
make
some, they're new year
clear
round.
and
Oh, okay. It's
crisp.
called Sherman.
And really, it was tasting really nice yesterday.
Fort George just killing it as
Yeah, it
always.
was so refreshing.
Shout out to Matt, former Tacoma strong.
Yeah.
That dude's killing it down there, though.
I got to see him come through for the Tool concert. That was awesome.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I bet you saw a lot of folks. I bet you saw a lot of folks this weekend, too.
Yeah. Yeah, saw lots of seeing people. It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah, lots of hearing stories secondhand, you know. It was cool. You know,
How's brewery taproom life been for you?
awesome.
Yep.
I mean, long stretch of double duty,
Yeah,
but you know, it's over now and it's cool. I can't wait to see what regular life is kind of gonna be like.
when you're done with double duty stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited about the times that it closes because, you know, I'm excited to be on the right side of the bar at the Parkway on the way home from time to time.
Right?
That's
Totally makes sense.
Yeah,
good
like, I love the
point.
place, but it's tough when you spend a lot of time there and like I want to hang out and drink. I want to
Yeah.
go home, and so yeah, I'm pretty fucking excited.
I don't know if I mean, outside of the podcast, I don't know if I've ever had a beer with you on that side of the bar at the Parkway. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Like we've only ever done it like, you know, for this.
Every Wednesday.
Yeah, which is great. Like it's wonderful.
Right.
No, it's
But
true.
I
Like,
But yeah.
For sure.
We've always had an agenda.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, absolutely.
Probably could say the same thing, honestly.
Yeah,
Can you pop that
I
with
can.
your lighter?
Yeah, I can. Collage number 2.
Do you remember that beer? I didn't bring that. Who brought it?
I brought it.
You brought it? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know they revisited the collage series.
Yeah, so they did it again like 4 or 5 years after the original one.
Okay.
And I have like this weird core beer memory of Mike Lay coming into Bevmo when I worked there. He was still the rep for No Lie, and he bought 13 bottles of Collage 1 because he was just like so stoked that it was still on the shelf, which is usually what Bevmo is good for, stuff just sitting around because people don't know to look there for it. And it, like, they bought it before I even got there, and it was just like slowly trickling out. And then yeah, Mike walked in for like his first sales call with me, and then left with 13 bottles of Collage number 1.
Nice. Well, we can thank Eric from Locus for this bottle.
Oh, really?
He brought it specifically for our 1 year anniversary of the podcast, but it never quite made it out.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah.
I actually, so Rich gave me one of those too, a little secret stash beer that next time we do this, I'll bring it. But yeah, it was like a little anniversary gift, I think.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Can't talk and pour. Can't talk and pour.
And
I'm not familiar with the collage. What is it?
it is actually a Hair of the Dog collab.
With
Deschutes and Hair of the
Deschutes.
Dog. Yeah. Which I can't recall that there was ever another one after this, but for a while this was like, it's so good.
Ooh, oh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Uh-huh. I
Thanks.
was doing a kind of like a final inventory of everything in the Parkway cooler, and I came across the Allen, and
Dude.
yeah, made me sad.
Yeah. It's still really hoppy. Because I tapped it
bet.
for our 7th, and it's very hoppy still.
Badass.
Yeah.
Man,
Badass.
that's awesome.
I mean, we'll see what happens, but you it's up to Mackenzie now, but maybe I think I'll sit down there for a few more years and
I hope so.
see if
See how it changes.
see what happens. Yeah, there's some cool stuff down there, so it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a fun little playground.
Oh man.
Do you think you'll open the playground at E9? You gonna transfer any of your fun events or start new ones or?
No. I mean, Randall Monday continues at the P-Tub. Those kids are excited, and
Cool.
I'm excited for them. I'm going to finish out the calendar year, depending on when this airs, which is 2023. Yeah, no, I mean, I mean, I got to pack stuff up for 13 freaking years, so, and, doing a lot of weird stuff in the outro, but I'm excited to see what other people come up with,
Nice.
There's probably going to be a little bit of a learning curve, but,
Sure.
it's not like I didn't have it. I did. It's like, I don't know if I ever told the story of the shittiest Randall
I
ever.
was just about to ask, not to get into fuck up stories early.
Oh, no.
I'm real curious what your shittiest one was.
This one was great. We did a for real tap takeover with Stone.
Yeah.
Like, it was everything except the nitro lines. Like, it was
What?
Damn.
It was 32, because I took the smoked porter and ran it on the Randall.
Holy shit.
And most badass name in the world, Mitch motherfucking Steele was in attendance. Yeah. Mitch motherfucking Steele. If you want to say MF Steele, you can.
Fair enough.
Like, you want to keep it clean for it is Sunday, right? But yeah, he
Ship
was
has
in
sailed.
attendance, and I was. This is kind of early on in the Randling, and I had taken a variety of peppers and some hops, and I had smoked them to go with the smoked porter.
Interesting.
That's a word.
That's a word.
Interesting is a word.
Were the peppers hotter than you imagined?
No, the smoke was gross. It was fucking gross.
Oh no.
And so, like, first thing Mitch does, come up to the Randall, he's like, oh, I gotta hit this. And I had already tried it, and I was like, man, like, I don't think, like, we should really. He's like, no. He's like, he was really positive and nice, and so he gets a pint and, like, takes a sip, and I watch his face and, like, controls as best as he can, but I see things.
His grimace.
He's like, oh, this is really cool, really creative. And then, like, he goes, and there's everyone, all the, nerds are over in the corner, and they're talking and stuff. And, like, as soon as they clear out a little bit, I can see the pint with the
Sitting on the
like a couple sips out of it. I'm like, it was very nice of you, Mitch Steele. It was fucking atrocious.
That's rough, man.
It was, but
What did you do with all the other kegs in your cooler? Like, if you have that many, just Stone, like, you bring Stone in,
Right.
And then where does all the rest go?
I mean, it gets cycled through the lines.
It's big enough.
Right,
I've never been in that cold room.
You get in accordance with, like, okay, like, you shove these styles on these lines because every place has a spot, and it took a long time to go through the leftovers. A lot of them were half barrels, a lot of them, but it was. I mean, honestly, that's what I feel like one of the drawbacks to, the whole Brewers Night concept is like, it's cool to bring in a lot of stuff, like. It's neat if you have a cellar where you can hold on to things, and then bring them back out. But, like, when you're buying a lot of stuff new, fresh, and then it's like, well, you're just, how long does it take you to cycle through the leftovers?
Yep.
And at that point, it's not like you're bringing any more beer in from that brewery, So if it is a brewery you actively purchase from, like, it's almost, I don't know. It feels like it's counterproductive.
I agree
me.
with that.
I do too.
I don't know.
To
I
me,
agree with
like,
that. That's like I don't think that's as hot a take as it sounds like. Because actually, and like we got into this a little bit with Larry too, just about like events and how they kind of shake out these days. Because that's like especially true now. It's harder for reps to, like, there's less sales reps at breweries for smaller breweries, at least like the ones that I work with. They don't always have a salesperson in the market. I can't always, like, be a host for a Brewers Night. And also, like, if you're doing like a real tap takeover and there's like 20 something beers, that place is not buying from that brewery for the next like 6 months.
And a lot of breweries.
And a lot of breweries. Yeah.
Like a lot, you're not buying from a lot of breweries.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And then me, I'm like putting sales reports together, and I'm like, oh, this brewery had like a great June last year. How come we're down 159% year over year? Oh, it's because we did a big tap takeover, and like it kind of fucks up the sustainability of like constant sales.
And Bethany brought it up too, like, you know, your whole like, oh, come get a free shirt thing, like.
Yep.
I mean, come on, people. Yeah. Like, you don't have enough beer shirts by now? I know. Like, I'll just give you $15. Go buy a fucking shirt.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. Yeah, like, I feel like the multi-brewery events where you're bringing smaller amounts of beer from different breweries is fun. It's a fun concept.
Yep, for sure. Especially if there's like a thing tying it all together.
Right. Some sort of theme. Like, I don't know. That's something that, like, John had a bunch of great ones. I had a couple good ones, but it's something I always like. I knew that was a good recipe and just didn't really get it done as much as I would have liked.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess
you can still do it.
No.
What? No, you're done with that?
No, man. Like, I love selling the juice down there. It's, you know, it's fucking awesome. It's easy.
It's easy.
It doesn't matter what style it is. Kids there are super fucking talented, and they do a great job.
That's for sure.
Right from the tank, too.
Yeah.
Walking in there, watching you talk a bunch of, I already mentioned it, but like watching you talk a bunch of people into throwing some Woodruff into the Berliner Weiss that night. Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever seen you glow so much.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like, it's cool. Like, I dig it. Didn't know how good the pizza was really until...
Dude, the fucking radiator.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Isn't that silly?
How good it is.
It's fancy fucking pepperoni.
Yeah, that's all it is. And
but
it's like,
Todd knows what I eat every time I'm there. It's the mushroom one. I go up to order a beer, and he's like, "Do you also want the mushroom pizza?"
That's exactly what I
And
had
you're gonna say you want it to go, but you're gonna open the box and eat it here. So I'll just bring you napkins anyways.
Well, that was the thing. Like, so I would take a pie home and be like, "Oh, Lisa or one of the kids would love this," and I get home and like I can like just dome a whole pizza, no problem.
Yeah.
Probably I can dome two. Like in an hour time. Like I feel comfortable with that. Like, it's so easy. And I don't know. You brought up the Todd thing. That was funny because that was adorable. I mean, all the years at the Parkway, and like, you know, I wasn't always a benchmark, but you know, certainly there's times where folks come in and, you know, somebody's newer and they're like, you know, try to ask for a card for a tab and they're like, well, blah 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 blah, Sean never or like, you know, oh, Sean always knows what I you know, like you know, like I've been unfortunately listening to people do that to Parkway employees for a while, so I knew my dose was coming. Right, you know.
Todd let me.
Todd would have done
Oh
this.
yeah, like I'm trying to get cards from people.
Do you know
like,
who I am?
I haven't given a card. You know, Todd does this. Todd gives me a hand job under the table. Well, does Todd use his mouth? Because I will. So fuck you. Like, you know, it's just sort of. It was funny to me because I knew it was coming.
Kind of guy Todd is.
It was. I knew it was coming.
Also whiskey.
I got my comeuppance. Yeah. It was adorable, but it didn't last as long as I thought it was going to.
That's
like,
good.
It made it through a lot of that already. Like,
you're like, shut up, I'm new here.
Yeah. But I wish I would have had like the whole like those shifts recorded so I could just put it on a loop for all my dear Parkway employee friends.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Here's a little present for you.
Yeah. You guys have all been through this. Yeah. It's my turn now.
And I can confirm you're still doing a 5-minute mile in there, too. Running around like crazy.
Holy crap. Yeah, I get my steps, which is good because I eat a lot of pizza now.
Life's all about balance, baby.
There has to be a balance in this, you know?
Speaking of hair of the dog.
Let's do it.
Bow, wow, wow, yippee, oh,
Let's
yippee,
just talk about
yeah.
hair of the dog for the rest of the time.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah, well, you have to get us Alan at some point, and then you have to come back for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, Alan's not in my possession anymore.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll do
He's
it.
just okay.
I'll start bugging him.
That was like a weird way of saying like I'm not Sean from the Parkway anymore.
Oh, I
Sean
thought you
now.
meant the beer. You're talking about
No, I'm talking about the
real
person.
Alan.
I'm talking about the person.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome.
We'll see if Alan can pull it.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
I'm sure you can.
I mean, again, I work Wednesdays, but I can at least go down and kidnap him on Tuesday.
That for Alan, Tuesday would work.
Yeah. And I mean, like,
And Mike Hale.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, Boss Jeff was like, he felt confident. He was like, I think I can get him. I was like, oh,
All right. Just let us know.
okay. Like, I don't know, does he like live in Portugal or like, I was like, I don't think he's in the U.S. anymore. I'm not sure. Like, he's somewhere living a good life.
Yeah. We're
Well,
gonna fuck it
fucking
up.
deserve.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, it's already been almost 30 minutes. We're gonna take a super quick break.
Wow.
And go pee on real quick, and then we'll be right back.
Oh, conflict.
Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody.
Patience.
Quick conversation.
Patience, young
What were
one.
you drinking?
Thanks for hanging out during the Jesus. You are
my
acting
alcohol.
exactly like the child that Bethany described you to be 2 seconds ago, sitting in the back of her fucking minivan,
Oh yeah.
Eating cheesy poops.
eating cheesy food.
Kicking the back of my fucking chair.
More.
Beer.
Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Shout out to Doug, our wonderful producer.
Yeah, Doug.
Thanks for being awesome.
Yes.
Thanks for letting us be a part of Channel 253.
I apparently can't help from being awesome.
No, you certainly cannot. It seems to be in your DNA.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
I think these high octane beers have gone straight into our blood.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because we're all dehydrated.
Exactly.
Sunday.
Especially Ron,
Yeah.
Yes. 10,000 sheep. But
who was just snacking on all of your child's stuff in the back of your van after Brewallop yesterday.
oh, for sure.
Yeah, that happened.
much.
Couple string cheeses and
A lot of
70
string
puffs.
cheeses.
Yeah.
A lot of the cheesy
There was an
poops.
Oompa Loompa at the end of that ride.
God.
Tempted to go into bathroom talk now, but
I know, seriously.
keep it classy, San Diego.
Speaking of
We're
Will
in,
Ferrell.
We're in Doug's studio.
And where did we go afterwards, Bethany?
Some delightful place on 45th in North Tacoma.
That's right.
Yeah, dude.
You can actually buy beer and drink it there at the
Yeah.
Delightful Market. It was cool. And they
Is
do
it the first time you've been there?
No, since they reopened, yes.
Okay.
It was my first time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So that place is like, it's like a little honey hole for a lot of like industry folks. Like we've all kind of end up there working, especially since they reopened. But the owners, Aaron and Gina, are like the sweetest fucking people on this planet.
Yeah,
and they
very nice.
love beer and they really try to take it seriously. But they run like a little convenience store. So I used to live on 45th and Bennett, which is like 4 blocks up from that. And it used to be called Mr. Renner's. And I used to steal candy cigarettes from that place all the time when I was a kid.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. Even had a brand.
Which one?
It was the princess one. Because they were the tall ones.
Did you ever get down to a pack a day?
I didn't want him to catch me.
Not when he was drinking.
Because I would rollerblade down there, and I'd have to rollerblade back uphill. And if you ever caught me, I would never make it away. I would never get away.
Must have had strong thighs. It's hard to rollerblade
Right.
uphill.
Match those triceps.
I know. I got a lot of fucking text messages after that fucking picture came out.
Well, I had no choice. All of them, those triceps were popping.
Whatever. I've been working out. I don't give a fuck. Not accepting compliments is my favorite flavor of trauma response. That's what Ron does when I make jokes like that. Did you, Sean was talking, I can't remember if he was talking about Parkway anniversary or what, but he was like, yeah, we get all the hoppy beers as fresh as we can and we put them on. And then all the dark stuff, we try to like, tuck it away in a corner and try to forget about it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's like me with my childhood memories. And Ron looked at me with like Puss in Boots eyes. Like,
made him cry.
Ron and his dad jokes.
I know. Seriously. Yeah. I was like, oh, you and I don't know each other that well, I guess. That's okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyway, what about your Cheez-It face?
It was after Brew Up, and Bethany had a bag, and I was really hungry, and so I downed him.
Yeah.
And then we went to the delightful market
as well. Mm-hmm.
Actually,
and it was delightful.
They actually sell sandwiches from a very talented local home brewer who partnered with somebody to make this little like to-go sandwich like option for like small stores like that, and they're fucking delicious. I don't know if he's listening, but Kelvin, if you're out there, you make great beer. And he's actually we have drank beer on air from that dude, and you can buy his sandwiches at Delightful Neighborhood Market. Which is really funny. Kind of ties in.
That's awesome. Yes.
But yeah, if you're in Tacoma and you haven't been there yet, you should totally go there. They also sell Lander Coffee, which is by the State Street owners. Yeah. Also very Dusty. Like Dusty is a fucking I
love Dusty.
Dusty's awesome. Him and his wife are like also the loveliest people. Honestly, both of those businesses are great examples of like why the industry in Tacoma is so good, because they all really give a shit about like supporting small local producers, and then also just like finding everything they can to like keep the money in Tacoma. Like they have small food shops and small dessert shops, and like they're all trying to like do that. So Dusty had State Street for a while, and they take their beer really seriously. They have a fantastic tap list there, but coffee roasting has always been his jam. So when he opened up Lander, like 4 months after they were opened, they won Best in the South Sound Coffee Roasters. And they have crazy competition because we have Bluebeard and Valhalla in Tacoma as well. And Dusty is just like very skilled in this. But you can buy his coffee at Delightful as well.
Okay.
And it's awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
Love me some Tacoma businesses.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You're a great advocate, buddy.
Doug, can you put that gun away now?
He's like, what?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What are we drinking right now?
I opened. We were gushing about Fort George earlier, and we had a Fort George and Fremont collab in front of us.
We missed a 17 Doggy Claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Well, we didn't miss it.
A palate cleanser.
We're moving fast.
I know. Jesus.
Let's drink some
good.
barley wine. So, get ready to drink some barley wine and stout. Artfully blended together. Yin and yang, balancing the universe and such.
Just keep going, y'all. I'm just going to take a photo so that when people, if they see this photo, they'll know that it was taken at this very moment.
Okay, perfect.
You better turn around those cans.
All of them? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know,
yeah.
Science beer away. Okay.
1, 2. Look at the camera, people. That means you, Matt. 1,
sorry.
2, 3. Yeah, no, you were fine.
Okay, good.
All right.
I love it.
Can we do all of them here?
I know.
It's probably because the room's smaller, like lack of oxygen. It's like,
I know. We're all just,
Right?
This is like a mix of high octane beers and CO2 poisoning.
It's getting hot in here.
That's what you should, like, summertime, like, actually bring a heater in and, like, sweat
Jesus.
lodge the freaking
Like, just do a hot yoga podcast.
Like, oh, yeah. Like,
Downward dog.
oh, my God.
Bethany's like, Jesus, that's my nightmare.
I can't turn the air conditioner on because it'll make too much noise, but the nitrous oxide, you can't even hear that.
That's a fun one.
That explains why some subpar jokes have been funny.
That's
I was like, why am I laughing at this?
just can't help it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's so good to have you at this table, Sean.
Sure is, man.
It's great to be here.
We love and miss you.
Yeah, we do, for sure.
But Bethany's fucking killing it.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, I know you know.
I try to keep up. You know, I'm not a podcaster.
Just so you know,
but
Bethany, we've gotten a lot of compliments.
Yes, we
about
have.
you being here,
For sure.
and we're very happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Bethany rocks. Brittany.
Whoa! I thought you said Ron sucks. Again? I swear to God. I thought she went, Ron sucks. Which would have been so mean.
Yes.
You got it.
Your wife's awesome, Ron.
I think Kate's trying to say she likes me.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull up some beer Reddit stuff because
Okay.
that ended up being like, everybody like thought that was funny, and but I couldn't find all of the ones that I was like trying to get to. Although I am curious about your guys' take on this because I keep hearing this a lot. So somebody brought up there was like a whole thread about cryo hopping and like why it sucks, which seems like a goofy like take from somebody who's probably not from the Northwest. But one of the comments on there was like, cryo hopping is basically like the beer cheese of the craft brewing world. You can just cover up mistakes with it, which I don't know what they think beer cheese is used for. But anyway, I've heard that kind of stuff like, oh, if you fuck up a beer, just add a bunch of hops to it and you'll cover that up. And I always thought that was bullshit. And it's funny to keep reading that and hearing that from people. And I'm sitting in front of two people who have brewed professionally. Is that bullshit or not?
Which subreddit are we talking about?
It's
is it a
craft beer.
homebrew one
It's
or
craft
is it a...
Craft beer
I
subreddit.
mean,
Do you honestly think that a craft brewer can fuck a beer up and then add a bunch of hops to it and actually make it sellable?
Depends where the fuck up happens, I guess.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
if
a good
there's
answer.
actual off flavors in there, no.
Yeah,
and I would
you're not
say
gonna cover that up.
sellable for
That's-
how long?
That's like
Right?
that's like not showering and just putting deodorant on.
Oh, sorry.
Right. No, I think that's a great analogy because it works for a
For
second.
a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it will
And then
work for a
You warm
second.
up, it warms up, and
Yeah.
it still smells how it smells.
Yeah.
Or tastes
Yeah.
how it tastes.
Sure.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is actually.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you can temporarily fix shit.
With.
Yeah.
Hops or deodorant. But really
Yeah.
just shower or make clean beer.
I had a
Dude. New t shirt. Call it.
Both.
Just shower or make clean beer.
Both. Do both.
Or both.
Can you please?
I had a party when I was younger-ish at the folks' house, and someone backed over a barrel cactus, right? And I was exceptional at putting things back after parties. I literally reconstructed this thing with toothpicks and wire.
What the fuck?
Right? So, but then like a year and a half later, it just kind of
Just collapsed on
it just
itself.
sort of collapsed, and
The temperature dropped 2
folks were
degrees.
sitting there. They're like, "Huh, that's fucking weird. Don't generally see that." Was I don't know how God put a wiring in a toothpicks, like. But you know, he works in mysterious ways.
So the moral of the story
I
is
mean-
just make good beer from the start.
Right.
It'd be better that way, yeah.
Yes.
And shower.
Yeah.
Because
And
Just change the
Shower.
fucking shower.
Yeah.
those fixes are only temporary.
And let all the bad things go down the drain. That should go down the drain.
many metaphors.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, drain some shit.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go.
It is. I think that's one thing that's more like a lot of breweries are more open and honest about it that are producing high quality beer now.
They'll tell you straight up.
About straight up just dumping shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And they're putting it on Instagram, too.
I remember
Yeah.
seeing Dempster. Dempster was one of the first brewers that I saw. Like he didn't have to tell anybody. It was a beer that he hadn't released yet, and like I didn't even think he had advertised that he was releasing it. And he was like, "Hey, everybody! I had this beer come out of the tank. It doesn't taste the way I want it to. It's going down the drain. Sorry that my next release is going to be a couple weeks behind, or something like that."
Yeah.
Dogfish Shed did it on the air back when they had the like 5 episodes of the show before Budweiser fucking squeezed them out.
Yeah.
There was an episode where they fucking
They dumped
drain poured
120.
120.
Yeah, that's
They're like,
right. And that
They
was like
fucking-
$150,000
fucking
worth of
TV.
beer.
Like-
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They went through. I remember
He's
that.
like, it wasn't the product. He's like, it was the amount of time like how many beers could we have pushed through this extended fermentation and aging process?
Yep.
And we got to the end, it was garbage. We drained it, and like,
They
it wasn't just this is the raw cost of this, but this is what could have come through that fermenter.
Yep.
Like it was.
I remember him showing their
amazing.
whole sensory panel, like going through this, and like, we found like a higher concentration of this ester that we weren't expecting, and there was these phenols, and we weren't expecting that, and they did their whole like Dogfish Head has their like a retainer of like sensory analysts to test all of their beers, and every single one of them picked up on this thing, and I remember that, and it was like $100,000 worth of beer or something like that, like crazy.
20,000.
Dad
joke.
And I wonder why Ron grimaces
$1,000
at
a
my
minute.
sense of humor.
We should do a podcast.
I assume it's from the guest, but thank you, producer Doug.
Criminally underrated beers. If you had to pick your number one beer that you feel like people do not give enough credit to.
Wow, that's tough.
That's a tough
In
one.
all the world.
In all the world. Well, in your brain.
Right, so this is a great setup for a minute and a half of silence.
Right, exactly.
I have one.
Okay.
Because I read it and
You
thought about it.
Please,
I have
yes,
one.
yes.
And I read it. But we actually have a beer from these guys sitting in front of us that I'm going to open since we're talking about it.
Oh,
But
here we go.
Firestone DBA
Yeah.
would be up there.
Okay.
It's killing right now.
Is it?
At Peaks it for sure.
Dude. That beer
Straight
is
up old
so
school regular DBA?
fucking good.
It-
Okay.
That's all.
Yep.
No, this is 25th
regular.
anniversary. Ooh, cool. I'm gonna use Doug's tiki opener. So yeah,
Yeah, that's a
DBA
good
would
one.
like be up there for me. I feel like we gush about a bunch of like pretty standard like building block type of beers. We talk about Celebration and like Bigfoot and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, DBA is like it's wild to me that people don't talk about that beer as often as I imagine I would maybe. Especially with people like Machine House, like who exist in Seattle now, doing a crazy good job at like what they're doing. And DBA is so fucking close to a lot of the stuff that Bill really gets praised for. And it's an American brewery and it's been around for a long time and nobody really talks about it.
I think it's
Double barrel ale.
and it's one of those. I think the SKUs it sits in, like it's hard, right?
Yeah.
Because like a lot of places, like bottle wise, sure, it's cool, it's great,
Yeah.
but like it's gonna go into like an amber ESB spot, and I don't know.
Thank you.
We talked about one with Larry that came up a bit actually. Widmer Hef. That came up a bit.
Yeah,
That was
I
one
drank
of
a
my
ton of
gateways.
that back in the day.
Dude, that's like and like that's what we were talking to Larry about is like it's a gateway for a lot of brewers who are making shit now that people are like going crazy for. Their beer was Widmer Hef.
It was the original hazy.
Yeah, dude.
too.
Absolutely.
So
Exactly.
I told us, yeah.
People always thought it was fucked up.
Yeah,
And then they tried it and they were like, oh,
unfiltered.
this is like soft and pillowy and delicious. Yeah, dude, Widmer Hef is kind of, I would probably say it's up there too. It gets more complicated, I guess, because they're an AB brand. But Firestone has a Duvel partnership. So regardless of like who owns who, I still think that Widmer Hef is like a crazy, underappreciated beer.
Is Tank 7 underappreciated?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Boulevard and
Is it or not? Is it because it's easy? It's a gateway saison.
it is.
Yeah.
It's great. God, that's a tough one.
That is a tough one. Boulevard in general does like such good work. And I think because they're not from here and they do a lot of stuff that people here do now really well. And so we all hear about that. But Boulevard for a long time, like Boulevard and Amagang for Belgian stuff that was made in America was it.
3 philosophers from Omegang?
Dude. That's another, actually, that might be another good one on this list.
Yeah.
Is like criminally underappreciated beers, 3 philosophers.
That shit's aged in caves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Like legitimately.
Legitimately, they found these caves off the coast, and so they lower barrels down and
Yes.
It's fucking amazing.
And they're guarded by sea lions.
What?
Bethany's like, oh my God, say more things like that.
Or at least that's how it used to be. Right? That was the lore at the beginning.
Totally. That
How
was
the fuck do I know what's going on now? Right? But yeah, that used to be a thing.
yeah. Before anybody appreciated the story behind the beer.
Red Seal.
Oh, there you go.
A lot of North Coast stuff.
A lot of North Coast stuff.
Yeah.
Scrimshaw. Like,
Prankster,
Yeah.
brother,
Old stock.
Brother Feloni.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
Still, Rasputin still gets love.
it does.
does.
I was
Like,
actually,
you can put it on and people will be like, holy shit, like, haven't had that. And
yeah.
yeah.
My my meme chat, which is just a bunch of other industry dudes sending like horrifying memes to each other. Somebody posted that they were drinking an old Rasputin, and I was like, "Yo, that beer still fucks like so much compared to a lot of stuff that was praised around the time the old Rasputin was really being like lauded by everybody. That beer holds up so well."
Didn't we do an Imperial Stout lineup, like taste test, Ron?
We did.
And didn't I think Old Rasputin came out on top above.
It wasn't on top, but Grand Teton,
Oh, the Grand Teton.
Russian Imperial won our blind
Well,
taste.
there you go.
That is, you know what's really funny is that beer is fucking great.
It's
And
really good.
That's right.
really
I
good.
forgot.
Yeah.
But I was.
But
yeah.
I mean, Rasputin was, I think it was second. Yeah.
Grand that is funny that you bring that up. So we used to sell Grand Teton, and that Imperial Stout is like a $10.99 6-pack, and it's like one of the best Imperial Stouts you can buy.
They also do that barrel aged Doppelbock that
Yeah.
was really good too.
Yep.
I almost brought one of those from Varietal today. I wanted to foreshadow a future episode.
Yeah.
Racer 5.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's one of those, like, you know, as far as beer purchasing, like, trying to be thoughtful at the Parkway of things. It's
Sure.
like, it's not just always chasing the new shiny thing. It's like let's respect some of the things that have been here a long time. And like,
Yeah.
you know, you throw a Black Butte or Obsidian on, but Racer 5 is one of those, like, you throw it on and like, it still competes in this market.
That's such a good call.
Sure, there's been some adjustments,
Sure.
but motherfuck, like,
Yeah.
and you think of all the great California IPA producers now, I don't feel like you can do that with any of them other than can't throw a Stone IPA up there, which was
Right.
amazing. you
Yeah,
know?
right?
It was amazing. Like, you know, Green Flash,
Lagunitas.
fucking Lagunitas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell a lot of beer nationally, but
Yeah.
Sure.
no one gives a fuck in the bougie
In this, in this like circle that we're
Northwest
talking about. You're totally
hyper-fucking
right.
competitive market.
You're totally
But
right.
You can throw a Racer 5 up there and
And people still are like, holy
and
shit.
they don't actually have to do anything. Like, they do it all on their big kid cells.
Yeah, just wave the flag and off
That's
they
a
go.
good
They're big
point.
good selves.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well, sometimes I got to push it. People are like, oh, what should I have? I was like, man, when's the last time you had a Black Butte? Because it's fucking amazing. It's a world-class example of this style of beer. So you have to sell it, where like Racer 5 is just...
that's true. Racer 5, not Racer 5, but Bear Republic's Tartar, their sour that they made, was the second beer I'd ever had at Red Hot. And it was like 5 years after my first beer there, because the first beer I had there was like shortly after they opened. I was like just freshly 21, didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and Men's Room Red had just come out. And I went with my roommate to go try it because he listened to KZOK at the time, and he was like, "Oh, I want to go try this beer that these guys have," and I fucking hated it. And I was like, I didn't even finish it while I was there. But then Red Hot, like, it was after I got my job at Bevmo, and Red Hot had just expanded, and I went there. And it was right after my like sour tasting that I did, where I brought Irish Death. If people listen to that fucking story, I brought Irish Death for like my first like
remember that day.
industry tasting, where it was supposed to be like a sour night, and I'm just a fucking idiot. But it was my first sour at a bar. It was at the Red Hot, and it was Bear Republic's Tartar, and another core memory. I had it with the fucking with a Hound Dog, and it was awesome. Such a good fucking beer.
I know I just pumped them up, and be honest, Tartar is not always good.
That's probably fair, but it
There's
was really
some years
good.
it was amazing, and then there's some years, fucking garbage pail kid. No, but it was like early-ish, right? Like,
Sure.
You know, a lot of folks like they were, you know, bringing funky stuff in the market, but there was a small handful of breweries that had actually done like the long-term quality assurance on a lot of these products going out the door, right?
Yeah.
And they did not. I love burnt corn. And bile. Like that, if somebody could combine those two things,
So I could drink it.
Beer ever.
That's when you don't put deodorant on, you just shower.
Well done.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Hey, Bear Republic, remember that Racer 5 thing I said before?
Yep.
The moral of the story is we
cool.
still love
Love
you.
you.
Balance in the universe.
Please send us Cafe Racer.
Right. Maybe a little red.
Sean fucked up distribution. You'll never get anything ever again.
Speaking of which, you just said the magic words. Does anyone have a fuck up story?
Do you have a new one by chance?
That's true.
I don't have a new one.
We've
Okay.
been terribly lacking on fuck up stories.
I've got
Oldie but a goodie?
got an oldie but a goodie, but the setup for it begs some other questions that could run a little long.
Go for it.
Nice. Special episode.
Pour some more
Sweet.
beers.
Yeah.
Special context episode.
We need a beer for this one.
Oh shit.
I had coming up to Washington. Let's see. I was very young, and I'm not saying I stole this van because. So it was. There was a couple that had been separated, and mom had the paperwork and the title and everything was legal, but the dude just didn't want to give it back. So.
No.
Did you cut yourself?
Sure did.
But so liberated a van legally.
Don't pour that.
I'll speed this up. You stole a van and
Okay, stole a van, and so it. You know, I don't know if you've stolen a lot of vehicles, but you got to take a screwdriver and get in the starter solenoid, and then hit the freaking terminal on the battery while someone's in there like firing it up. So, tabs and things are getting a little not legal, kind of, I would say, borderline homeless, and literally the van broke down on Capitol Way in Olympia, and there is a cop that's like, it's a shitty van on the side of the road, and like he is like
super not suspicious at all.
can see the Capitol right there, like, you know, and it is pouring down fucking rain.
Sure.
So, like, I am trying to, like, hurry, and I can't get it, and everything's getting wet. And so I go to pop this thing, and thank God I'm young, because there's no way I could take this blast of electricity when I was old. That shit, like,
fucking way.
straight up fucking launched me into the fucking air, and I could feel my fucking heart for, like, days, like, beating out of my chest. Like, I can't believe I fucking lived.
What?
We got the fucking van out of there. So, is it a fuck up? Because I electrocuted the... No?
I mean, you still almost died.
I shocked the shit out of myself. Very fucking close. I was 19 at the time. You know, right now, there's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way I make it through that.
Matt has a question.
I do have a question. Bethany.
Matt just created a fuck up story.
I did. I should have just given that fucking bottle to Sean, but I tried to open a fucking beer bottle with an
Blood
opener.
everywhere.
And I somehow pulled the whole top of the bottle off and then tore into my thumb pretty good with a glass shard off the top of the bottle. So I'm not going to die.
So let's not drink that.
And I didn't get electrocuted like, that's what cut me just now. So my hand is above my head because it's bleeding a lot and I don't want to get blood on Doug's drum set.
Wave your hands in the air like you just don't care.
But we will answer your question. Like, I don't want to get too far into the, like...
That's an amazing
the
story.
stealing of vans or... Like,
Yeah, that's like...
Careful.
Well, I was just trying to think of some near-death stuff.
Well, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I hate it here. I hate it here. Why?
Sean just popped the top off the other one. No problem.
Good thing you brought two.
No blood.
Yeah! I didn't think that was the reason, but apparently, yes.
Apparently it is. This fucking child sitting across from you can't open a fucking beer bottle.
Here's your Cyclops.
Thank you.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Electrocution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big one.
A good fucking one. Oh, my God.
I'm like trying to think of like a time where I fucked up and almost died because I feel like you have so many of them.
I have so many.
And I can think of one time where I almost died, but it wasn't even really a fuck up because I was just like a child, and it was like not even it wasn't anything I did. I don't
It's
think
like get your parents on to tell the story. Like, here's where we almost fucked up.
I was like climbing like a rock mountain thing up at Paradise at Mount Rainier, and like slipped down, and a rock came out and like almost crushed me, and I rolled out of the way. That's the only time I can think of where I like legitimately probably would have died. But I can't, like, every time you tell a new fuck up story where you probably should have died and didn't, I'm like, man, do I have any of those? And I fucking don't. I cannot think of any.
When I was 4 years old, I got a bread tie and stuck it into the outlet.
No.
Yeah, and it flashed the wall of smoke and blew me across the room.
Holy shit. Sean's like, yeah, I can relate.
No, my youngest did that.
I was
No way.
with a nickel.
A nickel?
Yeah.
How do you get a nickel?
It looks
into an
like a
outlet?
video game, that slot. You're like, oh, yeah, let's play this game. Called Will I Fucking Die?
What outlet is nickel size?
I'll
good
let him tell the
justification.
story that he won't remember it, but
Yeah, he's not anymore.
What outlet is nickel sized? What house do you live? Are you in Europe?
European.
Yeah,
It was a 220.
oh, thank God. When I was young in Lake Havasu, the town was founded in 69. I was born in 75. So my whole life, my playground was construction sites. And a lot of what
Jesus.
happens is like you just, as far as you grade it and then you bring in dirt to freaking that you've graded out to level the lot, or you're bringing in to fill on a slope. But I played on lots of King of the Hill, lots of, on just giant piles of dirt. Like, it was awesome. And you run around and, however,
That was my favorite toy as a kid, too.
there is when it does monsoon and things get a little quicksandy, like, remember playing in a pile of dirt and kind of it was a little muddy and it got stuck in there, and then the top of it just kind of crumbled down over me. Yep. And it was just like, if I had rolled, maybe it'd been different because I wouldn't have known what direction to go, but my feet were stuck, so I knew, like, dig that way, motherfucker. Right, like very straight up Kill Bill burial thing.
Yeah, totally.
Not so funny thing. A couple years later, had a buddy of mine that didn't dig fast enough. Oh yeah,
You lost a friend to quicksand?
yeah, and the flash floods, like washes were everywhere, and it was no shit. Like the storms would come and like be playing in the washes. You just played in the fucking washes,
Jeez,
and
sure.
they were giant washes. And,
Yeah.
sometimes the sides. It's funny because Arizona's in the middle of like a 60-year fucking drought up there.
Right.
But when I was there, like those washes, all of a sudden, like they run like a dam breaking.
Yeah, totally.
The
Yeah, like
arroyo.
a fucking riptide.
You're just gone. And so yeah, that's how.
Quiz time. What famous European monument is in Lake?
Havasu.
Been drinking some beer. Thank you. Thanks.
What famous European monument?
And Sean can't answer this question. What famous European monument exists in Lake?
Havasu.
Is it like the real one that was moved there,
The
or
real
a
one that was
replica?
moved there.
So it's not the Eiffel Tower.
Nope. Great guess. Second best thing.
A European monument? I have no fucking idea.
It's in a nursery rhyme.
What?
That you know.
Oh, the wall from the Humpty Dumpty.
The wall from the Pink Floyd.
Great guess. No,
That's a point defiance.
Sean?
it is the London Bridge.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, not only it was moved there. Robert McCulloch founded the town. Chainsaw guy, like did a lot of things.
Yeah.
There was no purpose for it. Like they built it and erected it, and then dug the channel for the Colorado River to flow under it. They didn't. There was no reason for it. It was strictly a gimmick. Side story. At some point when I just left it, one of his like great nephews or something like got drunk one night and barreled his fucking car into a part of it and like destroyed part of it.
Oh my God. Did it fall down? Ah!
Doug, we need more gas.
Nice.
I know we're at the end, but don't be chintzy, buddy. Let it rip.
I'll turn on the fan after you've all left.
Side story: there was a shit ass made-for-TV movie, Terror Under the London Bridge. It was a Jack the Ripper, and David motherfucking Hasselhoff was in that, and I got to touch the Hoff. When I was a kid, like this is like right after
You
Knight
hassled
Rider,
him.
like just fucking like.
Was he singing? Was he singing?
No, I
Hooked on a
jacked
Feeling?
Hoff.
You're right.
Not then. He had
Not right then, no.
He hadn't really come to his full potential.
Was Kit
Yeah.
there?
I wish Kit was there.
Yeah.
So London
Wow.
Bridge. I worked at the English pub for a small degree underneath there, and I don't know if you know this, but English cuisine is the shittiest on planet Earth. The worst.
Yeah.
The fucking worst.
No,
like,
we knew.
There's like no like.
Well, it's just not very fun.
I don't know. Good.
What part of
Okay,
mushy
like,
peas
you're
isn't
right.
fun to you?
We can
Bethany?
downplay all kinds of shitty things. Like
you-
no.
You find good fish and chips in this country.
Okay. Yes. I will. Like, okay. We don't do like wasabi flavored crisps.
Hey, easy.
Fucking sucks.
Easy,
Like
easy.
mushy peas and fucking
Right.
I want to say, Sean, it's great to have you back.
thanks, man. You think bangers and mashes?
That's why they have to
Yeah,
call
it's
them
called
that.
butter and garlic and salt and pepper, motherfuckers. That's what you put in mashed potatoes.
Bill's never coming back.
That's why the empire absorbed India.
Fucking ace. Yeah. Tea and spice, like that's like every
so
night,
many
like,
wars over spices.
dying over flavor in this motherfucker.
I'm getting into dangerous territory, so Ron.
Probably.
All
All
right.
right, Grit and Grainers. We were talking about how dehydrated we are.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't drank any water, and we opened 12 barrel-aged beers. That's true. Okay.
Still bleeding.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Email us at cheers@gritandgrainpodcast.com with your comments, opinions, and suggestions on where John Zitko and the X Group can build a Grit and Grain studio since they ultimately nabbed Sean Jackson from us for E9 Brewing. We're thinking of Las Vegas like Sphere, but instead like a 2.3 billion, 366-foot tall trapezoid in Tacoma's historic brewery district with images of previous Grit and Grain fuck-up stories displayed bigger than life during the broadcast and a residency performance venue for Tacoma's Girl Trouble Band.
Yay!
When we're not recording.
Come on now.
Oh, gosh. Let me take a drink again.
Hydrate.
We read and drink everything we receive, as you know, and we try to respond as quickly as we can. If not on live, then on air. You can subscribe to Grit and Grain on Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, Radar, and Stitcher. And please leave us a review. Also, check us out on Channel 253, Douglas in the room, and gritandgrainpodcast.com. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for episode notes, beer news, and what to call Sean Jackson's departure from the Parkway Tavern. As if it wasn't. It's not really an Irish goodbye because he's still there running the Monday Randalls, although he no longer punches people's Randall cards Rather, he writes a giant E9 with a permanent marker so he maybe can call it Randall Ramble. Although, no, he no longer calls Parkway people kids, but rather Gladys of Time and Fritz of Time, Esmeralda of Time. So maybe call it Sean, it's time. Although he no longer runs outside in the rain past patio people who want to stop him and discuss the vegetable garden share for an hour. Down the stairs, into the keg cooler to change the kegs. But rather now, it's an easy, dry coupling with only Todd the Bod, adding fun facts, slowing him down. So maybe call his departure the Bod blow by, maybe. But he also still wears the rogue dead guy hat. So maybe he just wraps a cape around his body and disappears in a puff of smoke, and we call dead guy goodbye. If this podcast is not what you expected, and I don't think you do, please alter your expectations. Thankfully, Sean Jackson didn't follow Jeff Bezos to Miami. But why would he, as he doesn't need to hide from his Wi-Fi-enabled slushy sour snow cone Keurig you bought for 16% off that was never actually worked, and now it just lives in your nightmares. No such thing as a bad time to visit Tacoma. No such thing as too much barley wine. Tune in next Friday for more sweet chatter. Cheers.
Cheers. Are you still bleeding?
Oh, yeah. Profusely. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Grit and Grain Podcast wherever you get your social media and catch new episodes every Friday. Cheers.
Good up.
Channel 253 is a member-supported podcast network. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I'm asking you to become a member and show your support. Go to channel253.com/membership to join. Thank you. Grit and Grain is part of the Channel 253 podcast network. Check out our other shows: Nerd Farmer, Interchangeable White Ladies, Move to Tacoma, Crossing Division, Citizen Tacoma, What Say You, We Are Tacoma, Flounders B Team, and Taco Man.
This is Channel 253.